I started the project working to a brief with a mind map, identifying the avenues of research I needed to undertake and highlighted the gaps in my knowledge. My visual research explored the author's current book design and then a browse of contemporary book designs. I researched the storyline to give me a better insight into any visual imagery that could be applied. I jotted these ideas down on the mind map. I then kept a note of my intentions. I used the same format of research, mind map, intentions, and visual mood board for the remaining books. Here I have made 4 thumbnail sketches for the book called The Time Machine. I used a pencil to sketch my ideas and I noted my thoughts alongside the pencil sketches. I used pencil crayons for my next thumbnail sketch. Here I annotated my ideas. I then used Photoshop to create these outcomes. For my last book, I used Photoshop to explore all of my ideas. This meant I could be more playful and indecisive as it is much easier to change things digitally. I explored the way you can fold A4 paper and I attached these outcomes to my sketchbook. I also did mini sketches to show where I created these folds. For this exercise, I decided to create a leaflet for the mental health charity that I volunteer for. I gathered all the information I needed and then began my mock-up. For the exercise Too Much or Not Enough Information, I decided to create my poster for a bonfire night. Here is my Too Much Information poster. This is my Too Little Information poster. And this is the one I created after I received all my feedback. I started the exercise point of sale display with a mind map. I explored the different ideas that I had. I created a visual mood board which has existing promotional materials for fruits and vegetables. I sketched out my strongest ideas. I experimented with the technique of collage to show the composition that I had in mind. I then sketched out the final design that I had in mind for my fruit display. This is the outcome that I created and I have printed it out on glossy paper. I then sketched out my final design ideas for the vegetable display and this is the outcome. After analysing the brief for assignment 2, I started off with a mind map, exploring ideas for baby cards, yoga cards, nature cards, as well as travel cards. I did some market research to see what was available. I researched Hallmark, Clinton's, Moonpig, and the Card Factory. This is my mood board. These are some of the ideas that I explored, and I tried out different colours to see how the colours react with each other, whether or not they complement each other, if they contrast each other, or if they don't really stand out. I created these drawings using a graphic tablet. For my second card design, I decided that I wanted to explore the abstract form. I've used collage to show how I would create these shapes on Photoshop. This is a typography that I would like to go inside my card. For my final card, I wanted to celebrate yoga. Therefore, I created a visual mood board that explores yoga poses, as well as some of the teachings of yoga, such as the chakras and the colors that they all form. I decided on my internal message within the card and explored different colors. I created these thumbnail sketches all in Photoshop, exploring yoga poses and henna designs. The lotus flower is often associated with yoga. I created several designs exploring different ways of using the lotus flower as an illustration within my design, as well as yoga poses. As you can see, I have annotated my designs. I have now printed out my final design for my first card. My second card also celebrates Happy Earth Day. My final card celebrates International Day of Yoga. This is the internal message within my yoga card.